What you do, bitch? Your boy DJ Big Rich, and on this episode of I'ma Keep It 100, I'ma name the top 5 artists in Tulsa that I feel like is buzzing. This is not law. This is not anybody else's opinion but mine's. So when I name these artists, nobody get butthurt about it. This is just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So these are my top 5 artists that I feel like is buzzing, and at any moment they could be out of here. And what I mean by that is, like, any moment, one of these artists definitely could get picked up by a label, strike some kind of deal, go viral. Something's going to happen from one of these artists pretty soon. And that's why I feel like buzzing. You know what I'm saying? So before I start this list, I excluded one artist, Gang June. I took him out. And the reason why I took him out, because I feel like he's not buzzing. He's already on. You know what I'm saying? So he wouldn't be an artist that's buzzing. An artist that's buzzing is trying to come up and get seen on a major platform. And I feel like Gang June is already there. So when you see this list and you see he's not number 1 or 2, I don't want anybody to get in their feelings like, hey, man, you left off Gang June. No. Gang June is already popping, in my opinion, and he wouldn't be buzzing, in my opinion. So this list excludes him. Okay. So here we go. At number 5.
Yeah, you gonna start tripping as usual, bro. Yeah.
At number 5, man, I had to put Young Nasty and Bambeezy together. The Young Nasty and Bambeezy Baby have been making noise solo. Like, I see Nasty doing all kind of interviews out of town, shows out of town, moving around, and social media is killing. Like, he is constantly putting in work for R&B. And the same exact thing with Bambeezy Baby. You know what I mean? He is doing the same thing. He's traveling, doing shows out of town, pushing the R&B movement. He always has content, always has a video. You know what I mean? So it's crazy for them to come together and do a group called Nasty Baby and then put both their work ethics together and just make a strong impact. Because, listen, since they made that group a year ago, they have been in my face. Meaning, every time I turn my laptop on, I see them. Every time I turn my phone on, I see them. Every flyer I see, they're doing a show. They about to open up for Jacquees here soon. It's just, they have been on a roll. And I didn't want to put them individually in the list because it'll take up the list, put, both of them in there. So I had to put them together at number 5. Can't leave them off. Nasty Baby, number 5. Now, at number 4.
Hey, Gino, you a fool for this one.
At number 4, we got Juke 21. Now, listen, I've watched Juke 21 since he first started, when he first got out of jail. And from that moment to now, to see the progress he's made is incredible. And it'd be crazy to leave him off as a buzzing artist because Juke 21 does a lot of stuff independent as far as his own shows, and people show up to the shows and sell his shows out. The last 3 shows that I've seen he's done by himself, they were packed out. People love Juke 21. I've seen it personally. I've watched it personally. And they know the music. It's crazy. Juke 21 is making a big splash right now. I see him doing stuff out of town. I see him around label people that I know are definitely label people. So, in my opinion, he is about to make some kind of noise. If he don't sign a label deal or something is fit to happen with Juke 21 and his numbers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even going off of numbers when I name these artists buzzing, but Juke 21 has the stats. He has the stats. He has a big movement going on. Juke 21 definitely deserves to be on this list. Okay. Now at number 3.
If I don't touch a meal this year, it's because I touched 2. If I don't touch a meal.
At number 3, we got Steph Simon. This really doesn't really need an explanation. You can put Steph Simon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but you have to have him on the list. There's no way possible you can make any kind of list of buzzing artists, upcoming artists, artists on the rise, next artist to get a deal, best rapper in Tulsa. Like, you can't make none of those lists without respectfully putting Steph Simon on a list. Buzz, he always has a buzz. Song on the radio, killer feature, the label deal with Motown. I turned on my phone one day and I seen Steph Simon doing something with Hennessy. He is constantly changing the game and moving the bar at a new height. You know what I'm saying? So and he does his own shows. I've DJ'd some of them. I've seen the people coming to see him, and they're all different people. You know what I mean? It's a hip-hop crowd, the corporate crowd. Everybody rocks with Steph Simon on the music tip. I've seen it with my own eyes. You can't make a list without putting him on there as a buzzing artist. Steph Simon at number 3. All right, at number 2, we got
Gorillas and apes, I'm the one that's in charge of all of this jungle shit, bitch, I'm the heart of NWE, remember I was a starter. Me and Broski just pulled 2 foes, we sipping on Kobe, a man Barber. You got the nerve, go to war about a Bob, she seen more nuts than George Washington Carver.
Man, let me tell you about this one, man. I see this man everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I don't mean like I physically see this person. I see this person's name everywhere. When people talk about what artists you listen to in Tulsa, I see people say OTSJ Huncho every time. To the point where I've seen his name so much, to the point where I had to go listen and look him up on myself. I didn't even know who he was. I had to go look him up on myself. He was buzzing so hard that I had to go look him up and listen to his music. And when I listened to his music, I say, man, he is fire. Fire. OTSJ Huncho is probably the artist I'm bumping in Tulsa the most, personally. I had to go look him up, for sure. And I'm talking about people in Oklahoma City, when they mention the artists they listen to in Tulsa, they mention this dude's name. I see it all the time. And I'm talking about peers, main people, that's really factors in Oklahoma City. They are speaking his name. Jay Huncho is definitely buzzing. Jay Huncho is definitely feeding us content constantly. He is putting out videos constantly. Everything is quality. The music is quality. He stays low key, which is very important. He stays low key, stays to himself. He just speaks with the music, the videos. I'm seeing him now making moves. I think he just left New York. Jay Huncho is definitely the artist to look out for, and he's definitely buzzing in Tulsa. He had to make the list. And I put him number 2 because of the music, the quality. He's new blood. He coming. Now, number 1.
Every time he hit me, I'm gon' bounce out. Blicked up, tryna let this bitch drop like a countdown. Ahead, nah, had them niggas spinning like a roundhouse. I feel just like I'm Nelly, beat a block, it's going down. I better be prepared. Just fell in the club, got me looking for the nearest chair. Brody like, we gon' let it drop, they even touch your hair. Skate up, tryna swing a Glock like he Frank Mir.
Number 1, without a doubt, most of y'all probably already know. Didn't really have to mention it that, you know what I'm saying, who this was. Y'all already know number 1 is gotta go to Phil Sosa. Phil Sosa is on the edge. Phil Sosa is constantly feeding us music. And to the point that the DJs are having trouble finding out what single we want to push from him. Phil Sosa is feeding us a lot of music. Phil Sosa is constantly putting out videos to go with his music. He's constantly putting out projects. You know, Phil's active on the internet. Strong following, strong fan base. And I play one of his songs. People are singing it word for word, whether he's there or not. If he's there, they're going crazier. He's getting booked for shows, paid shows. Paid shows. Nothing free. To book Phil Sosa, you're going to have to pay a ticket. People are constantly kidding me up, trying to get to him through me. He's not only making noise here, he's making noise out of town as well. Got a good movement. You know what I'm saying? Every show he does, he rocks. That motherfucker's packed. They're going crazy. I don't know what else to say, but Phil Sosa is the most buzzing artist in Tulsa. And at any moment, he could be out of here. Any moment. Any moment. I feel like Phil Sosa is one hit song away from getting the fuck out of here. And I think he will get out of here if he keeps making music consistently and come with some more commercial songs. He's one commercial song away from making a splash. I think labels are waiting. I think A&Rs are waiting. People are waiting on him to see if he can make anything that's more than street music. You know what I'm saying? As far as the streets, he got it on lock. He's sampling some of the most classic songs, mixing it, putting the street touch on it. Sosa's out of here. But what Sosa got to do is start making something for the ladies and start making something a little more commercial and play around with it. Play around with it. And once that one record catches, bye-bye Phil Sosa. Go get your bag. So at number one, no doubt about it, it's got to be Phil Sosa. If you don't agree, you are 100% a hater. I'm DJ Big Rich, and I'm always keep it 100 with y'all.
Far as longer than the funeral line. Woo-hoo. 20 chains, I can't decide. Woo-hoo. Flesh this ice, get color blind. Woo-hoo. Money calling, double it up. Woo-hoo.